Welcome to this review video for the new Armageddon box set. This will be part 2, where we take a closer look at some of the sprues for the Space Marines. We'll take a look at the rules as well here in this video. So before we get stuck in, to get a hold of this box, the last time I checked, there are some available from gamingfigures.com. There are channel sponsors here. Link for them below, and I'll also leave a link for their Facebook page so that you can see the gaming setup they have as well at their store. So link below for Gaming Figures. And the backdrop we're using for this video, do check out gamemats.eu for your supplies of battle mats, pre-painted terrain, and also they have on pre-order the outlines, the footprints for the new terrain setup for 11th edition. So do check out their web store, and there is a discount code for 11% off across the store. So, Space Marine sprues. Here I'm going to focus on the detail because the sprues, as per usual, sort of spread out. But if I go and start on the left hand side, so as per usual, look at them. I'm not just picking out some things at the head there for the chaplain, I think it is. The spikes on top, very, very nice indeed. There is a theme for the basing going on with these new sculpts. You'll see it on some of the sprues coming up, like these spiky shard type rocks. Detail on the banner there. And both factions in the box set have a large banner, which is great. One for the Space Marines. The Orcs have their Warg banner as well. So detail is insanely good. The poses are fantastic. So these like heavy bolter style Gravis Space Marines. I'm interested in them, maybe for the Imperial Fists. And we'll cover the rules, take a look at the rules. So there's one sprue there. Here's an example for the base style that I'm talking about. And chaplain, hero, librarian. Body looks good. Just clear that out of the way. There's the Vanguard Veterans, the two-handed blade. Beautiful. Very nice set. Very impressive. And here, this is your standard intercessors. And I think the way these have been done is they're obviously painted up for Blood Angels for the box set, but you can use them, I think, for any chapter, which is an excellent move from Games Workshop. So they're flexible enough. Then here's the sprue for the land speed, and again, you see the spiky design here for the basing. I'm wondering, there's some great weapon loadouts for this. Wow. Surely it's a little bit bigger than the old land speeder. I thought land speeders were dead and gone and were replaced by storm speeders, but no, the regular land speeder is back. So again, great move by Games Workshop. Land speeder is a classic, one of my favourite units of the Space Marines down through the different editions, and it's back with a bang here, which is great to see. So excellent sprue. So I'm just taking a look inside the construction manual here, just giving you a view of the models. So looks like a land speeder, obviously updated. Probably got more weapons, looks like it does. There's missiles there under the wings. Had a weapon on top and a weapon underneath. So yeah, they've given it extra guns, which is typical. 3 releases, and then there's your intercessors. Look excellent for the Blood Angels. Sergeant looks great, great pose. And then we have these heavy intercessors here with the heavy bolters. Sergeant looks excellent. Proper Vanguard Veterans look absolutely superb. Love the pose on these. There's 5 of them. There's the chaplain. Possibly my favourite model. This captain across here looks incredibly good. And he would look great for any chapter. And the banner looks fantastic as well. Question is, are the rules any good? I'm not going to go through every single rule. Some units are quite standard, like the captain here with the relic shield. You've got 3 up save, 4 plus invuln save, all quite standard. 6 wounds on him though, which is excellent, which is actually really, really good. He's got the heavy bolt pistol. Don't need to go through that. The mastercrafted power weapon is going to give him 6 attacks, need 2s, strength 5, -2, and 2 damage. It lets you know who you can be attached to. And then the relic shield gives him an extra wound. It's like 7 wound model, which for a standard captain is excellent. Their rites of battle, once per battle, round per army. When a stratagem targets this unit, you can reduce its cost by 1 CP, so similar to what it was in 10th edition. Then finest hour once per battle in the fight phase. When this unit is selected to fight, this model's melee weapons have the following until the end of the phase, so +3 attacks, so like 9 attacks, and dev wounds. Wow. Just as you need him. He's really good in close combat. And that's it for him. So Captain looks solid enough. He should be cheap enough in points as well. Next up's the Chaplain with Jump Pack. It's only 4 wounds this time around. Does have the 4+ invuln, so I suppose that's usual for Chaplains. As the Absolver Bolt Pistol, nothing too special. And the Craziest Arcanum gives him 5 attacks and then 2, strength 6, -1, 2 damage, which is similar, well, the same as 10th edition. Deep Strike Leader, and then Litany of Hate. This unit's melee weapons have +1 to wound rolls, which is great. With the Jump Pack, excellent, so these can be very, very useful indeed. And then Exaltation of Rage in the fight phase. When this unit is selected to fight, you can select one enemy unit in engagement range and roll 1d6. And on the result of a 4 to 5, the enemy takes D3 mortal wounds, and on a 6 they take 3 mortal wounds. So useful enough. Mortal wounds go through armor and protection and so on, so fine. If you must remember to do those hits. Then Librarian, again a 4-wound model. The psychic powers is Smite, Witch Fire, range 24, d6 attacks, and then 3s. It's not Blast. If you go for the standard Witch Fire profile, strength 5, -1, d3 damage. If you go focused, you'll get dev wounds, hazardous and psychic. Still 6 attacks, d6 attacks, 3s to hit, strength 6, -2, and d3 damage. And the Force Weapon, it's all quite standard here. 4 attacks, and 3, strength 6, -1, and d3 damage. Psychic Hood gives him a 4-up feel no pain against psychic attacks. And the Mental Fortress gives him a 4+ invulnerable save. And that's it for him, so quite standard for Librarian. The Ancient, to see if anything's changed. Again, it's 4-wound model. The weapons are nothing significant. So the Banner, the unit has +1 OC, excellent. So the entire unit gets +1 OC control. Great, it's very tactically useful. And Unbreakable Resolve, whilst this model is in engagement range of an objective or within 6 inches of the centre of the battlefield, it has a 6-up feel no pain, 4-up feel no pain, and it's still restricted to that model, not the unit, which would be super powerful. Alright, Intercessors, I'll just check here. There's going to be nothing too special going on with any of these weapons. I don't think anything's really changed. Objective secured, so at the end of your command phase, if this unit controls an objective, that objective is secured by your army. And then Hail of Bolts in your shooting phase. When this unit is selected to shoot, you can select one enemy unit visible to this unit whilst making attacks. The unit's bolt rifles have +2 attacks. Right, it's a carryover from 10th, and which was a real strong rule for Intercessors, so they're retaining that. Excellent. Next is Vanguard Veterans. Standard steel 2 wounds each. Jump infantry. Okay, so the melee weapons for them now, it used to be mixed weapons in previous editions with different profiles, then it all became a fixed profile, and then now with the new sculpts, they're all carrying relic. Mastercrafted power weapons, so there's no room for power axes and so on. 3 attacks, then 3, strength 5, -2, and 2 damage. So, decent enough. Obviously, way better than chainsaws. Then Vanguard Assault. In a turn in which this unit made a charge move, this unit's weapons have lethal hits. Fine, useful if you're going up against tougher targets like vehicles and so on. Okay, so Vanguard are okay. Right, this is the squad that I'm interested in. So Eradicator squad, but they're equipped with heavy bolters. Okay, so heavy bolters, range 36, 3 attacks, sustained 1, it's the same, and heavy if you sit still, +1 to hit rolls. 3s to hit, strength 5, -1 and 2 damage. So not too much of a change, but useful to have those heavy bolters. Then overlapping detonations. In your shooting phase, when this unit is selected to shoot, you can select one non-monster or vehicle enemy that is visible to it. whilst making attacks. This unit's heavy bolters that target the unit have blast 1, so extra shots coming in against the larger horde type units. But other than that, just really a unit of heavy bolters. So yeah, they're okay. Nothing too special going on with them. They are Gravis though, so like toughness 6, 3 wounds each, 3 up save. They're tough enough. Nice small unit of 3. Stick them on a objective, a good firing position, and then they can just rain down firepower. And then the land speeder. So the land speeder, 14 inches, so super quick across the board. Toughness 8, 3 up save, 9 wounds. OC of 3, not bad. So you can go heavy flamer. It's all quite standard for that one. Range 12, D6 auto hits torrent. Strength 5 minus 1 damage. You can go for a multi-melter, so range 18, 2 shots, melter 2. 3 stitch, strength 9 minus 1 D6 damage. You get onslaught Gatling cannons. These are all familiar weapons here. It's got dev wounds, 8 attacks, range 24, 3 stitch, strength 5 minus 0 and 1 damage, but dev wounds. And the Storm Fury missile launcher, range 48, single shot, name to 3, strength 12 minus 3 and D6 plus 1 damage. So I would say it's not too much of a threat on the table, but it's speedy. It's quite well protected, 9 wounds, borderline a tank, like a rhino, and some okay supporting firepower, but I wouldn't rely on it too much. Purgation run. In your shooting phase, after this unit has shot, it can make a normal move, up to D6. If it does, at the end of that turn, the unit's not eligible to declare a charge, right? So a bit of shoot and scoot going on. And that, all of a sudden, makes the land speeder very useful. If you're able to shoot and then potentially hide and disappear. Tactically, very, very useful indeed. Very interesting. Okay, just that one rule would give a good incentive to get a hold of these things. So that's the review for the Space Marines. I would say the sculpts are 10 out of 10, utterly fantastic, brilliant poses. A real good job for Games Workshop. Space Marine players are going to be happy. There's loads of options, and it's not all restricted to Blood Angels. I wonder if any of those models are restricted to Blood Angels. I don't think so, which means they can be used for all the chapters, which is great news for all the Space Marine players, and some new units being added in, some great sculpts, so excellent stuff. As for the rules, it's nothing too crazy going on, a couple of little extra rules that are quite good. Probably the best, I would say, in my opinion, is the land speeder's ability to shoot and then potentially move after shooting. Very, very useful indeed. And a good supporting type unit. I'm sure it's not going to be too much points as well to fit into your army. Let us know what you think, what your favourite unit is, which units you plan to add to your own Space Marine chapter. If you enjoy these videos, do leave a thumbs up. Drop us a comment as well in the comment section below. And if you're not subscribed, do subscribe to the channel, and for bonus content you can join us on membership. So that's the review. Link below for gaming figures, at gamemat.eu as well for your battle mats and pre-painted terrain as well. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time, and do check out part 3. We'll take a look at the orcs. Maybe they've got some fancy rules that we can take a look at.